University of Terrania, Waringer Academy, symbol of hope through science.
The Rainbow Dome, the center of the Waringer Academy. The greatest minds in Terran science work there.
Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Perry Rhodan. It's been a little while, but we are back at where we started. I think we're at the Waringer Academy right now. Yes. So I guess let's start by taking a look around.
I've just arrived with the glider, and I see no reason to leave just now.
Fair enough.
This is the Waringer Academy Park and Ride system. A lot of commuters and visitors come here day in and day out. Only about a third of all staff members live on campus.
Huh, okay.
This is the Waringer Academy Park and Ride system. A lot of commuters and visitors come here day in and day out. Only about a third of all staff.
There we go. Was it S to scan? Yeah, so there's the park and ride system, and then there's this thing.
The access to the shuttle system is locked by an energy shield. I'll need to log in if I want to go inside.
Welcome to the Waringer Academy Park and Ride System. Please identify yourself. Please identify yourself.
Might be better to stay incognito. If Mondra's kidnappers are here, they won't be tipped off. Laszlo Daikonu.
Welcome to the Waringer Academy, Laszlo Daikonu. You have 24-hour visitor status and may now take the Shuttle Express to the lobby in the Rainbow Dome, where you will receive a chip card with your 24-hour authorization.
Where do I remember hearing that name before? Was that the guy who... Let's see. Aimo Martel is the director of the Robotics Institute at the Waringer Academy. I used Mondra's glider to get here, and I've used my DNA converter to transform myself into Laszlo Daikonu. This will enable me to look around without being noticed. Now all I've got to do is find Martel. I like how it mostly just looks like he changed his clothes. But was Laszlo the, I thought Laszlo was, like, one of the guys that worked on the, Residents, but it's been too many weeks since I last played. Ooh, what are these screens? But hey, that's the artifact.
What a coincidence. Mondra's exhibition in Thor's museum. The museum was a diplomatic gift to us from the Arcanides long after Thor had died. I vaguely remember the opening ceremony, but that was a long time ago. And Mondra is holding an exhibition on this mythological race there. Darn, I'm afraid I couldn't have cared less about it. I should take a look at that exhibition. But first I need to find Mortal.
Alright. So, let's see. Let's talk to this guy. Hey, what's up, dude?
Oh, hello. It's nice of you to talk to me. I'm all alone because I've lost my group. And now I don't know whether I should stay here and wait for them to find me, or if I should go looking for them. I urgently need some physical contact. If I continue to go untouched, I'll get sick. I'm already feeling all jittery. Don't you feel like snuggling up a little?
No. I'm sorry. I think we have different needs.
Pity.
Okay. That's a thing. I think this is... Where's my mouse? There it is. I think this is just the same display as that.
Why are these ads just as boring as they were 3,000 years ago?
Oh, okay, so that's just legitimately some ad. So I think we interact with this now.
You do not have authorization to access the Academy. Please sign in at one of the info desks in the lobby, where you will receive a chip card with your authorization.
Oh, so this must be a fast travel system? Yep. Okay. Fair enough.
Welcome to the Waringer Academy, the most modern and exciting science park in Terrania City, and the place where tomorrow's inventions are created today. Malcolm Dalian and his team are glad to see you.
Alright, let's head on down. What's this thing here?
A public positronic sponsored by the Whistler Company. Since Bully's been on the executive board, they're beginning to get involved in culture and education.
So we probably need our visitor pass to access that. Alright. Well, I suppose someone here ought to be able to help me. You maybe.
Hello, Laszlo Daikanu. Is that correct?
What? Oh, yeah.
I see you're not a faculty member, and I also see that there is no reservation or invitation for you from one of our institutes. You will therefore receive a visitor chip card. Your one-day pass is valid for 24 hours. Your complete bionic signature is also recorded and stored in the code on your chip card. I must ask you to carry this card with you at all times while you're in the Academy, so that you can present it when necessary. You are currently authorized to use the Shuttle Express and visit the cafeteria. Enjoy your stay.
Alright. Day Pass, Waringer Academy. Smart card containing a personal bionic scan. Accreditation for the visitor areas of the Academy valid for today.
Hello, Laszlo. How may I help you this time?
Oh, okay, I guess we can't do anything with her. We do see there are some soldiers here. I don't think we can go in here.
Excuse me, but the anti-grav lifts and transmitters are for use only by authorized persons and Academy staff members.
Okay, well, thank you. Hopefully we can access these, what are they, positronics? Oh, okay, so this is basically giving us our library on the go. Waringer Academy, accreditation system, personal access pass for the Waringer Academy. Holder, Laszlo Daikanu, Colonial Terra. Type, visitor accreditation. Valid until today, 2400 hours local time. Contains biometric data and a personal bionic scan. Valid for the Academy's park and ride system, the info center, and the cafeteria. Please contact a member of the staff at the information desk in the lobby of the Rainbow Dome to gain accreditation for specific departments or research facilities or to extend validity. Okay. Oh, we can look up Carrie Levin. Did I look her up before? I think I did. Yeah. Okay, that doesn't help us right now. Alright, we need the ultra high frequency scanner. That's one of our primary objectives here. So I don't think there's anything else we can do here right now. So I suppose we could visit the cafeteria, see if we can get the down low on any gossip in the area. A lot of blues here. And if there's no gossip, we can at least go to the Rainbow Dome and hopefully get to someone. Where is the Rainbow Dome? Huh. Maybe that's supposed to be the lobby. In any case, we'll go to the cafeteria.
The cornerstone of the Waringer Academy was laid in June 1330. Less than 18 months later, the whole 50 square kilometer area was ready for use by scientists and researchers.
Why does it keep blinking? It's not adding anything new. Oh, can we talk to her? Hey there.
Look, I'm a scientist, not a tour guide.
Wow, rude.
Try asking at the information desk.
Alright. Are these just more ads, or?
Why are these ads just...
Yep. I like how it had blah blah blah. I can't talk. I like how it had to have a whole separate screen just for us to interact with that ad. All right.
Why are these ads...
That's also the same thing. What does this say? Oh, that's the fast travel system again. All right. Well, let's go into the cafeteria then. Man, that girl really gets around. I think this is like the third time I've seen her. Let's see what's on the menu.
Blues Weeks. That does not sound tasty. The Blues consider their food to be a real delicacy, but it's completely disgusting.
Well, that's kind of
Back in
insensitive.
the day, we had friendly waiters who spilled coffee on your trousers. Today, we have discreet robots. And to top it off, they don't talk.
Well, how should I know that? Buy a book, look at a map, think for yourself.
What? I can't help you there right now. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Got a lot of rude people here. Let's see. Hey there, Blue.
As I'm not familiar with neither the place nor the people, I'm probably not much help to you. Sorry.
Aren't they supposed to be covered with blue fur, and that's why there's called blues? Or am I misremembering that? Because they look very brown to me rather than blue.
What are you asking me for? Do I look like an information desk?
What if I said
Back
yes?
in the day, we had friendly waiters who spilled coffee on your trousers. Ugh, what's that guy been eating?
Oh, I gave him some of our sluggo fro. I guess it didn't agree with him very well.
Alright, what do we got here? Nothing. Alright.
That guy looks as though he's sleeping something off here. And I thought this was a family restaurant.
Aimo.
What's that guy been eating?
Oh,
Nope. Okay, so don't eat the sluggerfro. Right, we got... Look outside, then we'll look at the soccer game.
It's really nice here. Solar London versus Asia Delhi, from what I can tell. That's another thing that'll apparently never change. You can watch football at any bar, but if you want to see a good baseball game, you have to watch it at home by yourself.
Honestly, I'm impressed baseball made it this far. I need to... Okay, so we have a few more points of interest.
It looks as though the lunch rush is just finished.
Okay. Can we get Oh, okay, I was lied to. It's just that screen is freaking moving, and that bugs me. What do we got here? Today's menu: mixed salad with Saturn beetroot and roll-faced dressing, ugrulu soup with spiderweb dumplings, vegetarian omelet with seasonal vegetables, crayfish tail gratin on a bed of chinoa leaves, Murtworms in Gatesian cream sauce, grilled verk with Andromeda amarillos, oozing Zothorian crathens with Framian vegetables, slugfro in moochnut sauce, cold chocolate soup, cold, and black jelly.
Well, that sounds like real Terran cuisine, but no thanks. My second wife, Maury, always tried that dressing too, but I think it only appeals to the Plafasian palate.
Oh, cool. He comments on all of these.
Ugh. I don't even want to know whether it tastes like that too. That seems edible, but I'm not hungry at the moment.
No, but someone else might be.
That does sound tasty. However, I can't get anything down right now. These Murtworms are pretty bizarre little creatures, but I don't want to eat them. Whatever a verk may be, it doesn't sound appetizing.
What else we got?
A specialty from the Epsalians. not for the sensitive Terran tummy. A blues specialty that's actually edible, apart from the bitter aftertaste. Ugh.
Oh, so it's actually supposed to be good.
Well, that sounds like real
And
the blues answer to what we call candy. That really takes some getting used to.
Alright, otherwise we got the robot. What we got? Oh, that just pops us out. Okay.
Welcome. May I bring you something to eat or drink? Every week we offer specialities from a different corner of the galaxy. This week, our special is a dish from the refined cuisine of the blues.
Okay, so he just points the menu to us. That'll probably be useful later, but it's not right now. Let's see what's at the other end of the cafeteria here. There we go, new screen. Is that just something saying we can't pass? Or is that an at?
Something's telling me I've got to take a look at that exhibition if I want to find Mondra. But it won't be opening until next month.
Oh, it's another thing for the expedition. That robot looks familiar, though. Is that the same model as what attacked Mondra? Alright, we got
It looks as though the lunch rush is just finished.
Let's see. Can we just give this to random
That guy
people?
looks as though he's sleeping something off you.
Oh, we can ask people about Aimo.
I refuse contact with non-scientists.
Well, fuck you too, buddy. Alright, we can't do anything here for now. I guess let's go back to the lobby. Actually, let's go to landing platforms first. Because I want to see if we can...
More than 200,000 inquiring minds from all the star regions of the League visit the Waringer Academy annually to broaden their knowledge of the space shuttle drive systems, fusion plants, robotology, and particularly positronics research.
Alright, let's start asking about Carrie and Martel and see if anyone can point it out to them. I guess he doesn't have anything to say. Alright. That's fine. We'll go to the lobby then. We can at least ask the attendant. Maybe she can point us in the right direction.
The Waringer Academy is directed by Malcolm Scott Dalian. Since losing most of his body in a serious accident, he spends his days in a coffin-like regeneration tank. He has, however, accepted his fate with true dignity and has dedicated his life entirely to the sciences.
Right. Is this something we can interact with?
Hello, Laszlo. How may I help you this time?
Oh, okay. Carrie.
I'd like to speak with Kari Levian.
Well, you'll need to have a very good reason for that. As the assistant of our Dean, Malcolm Dalian, Kari has a very tight schedule. I don't think that it will be possible. Oh, just a moment. She confirms that she knows you. You should come by whenever you have time. Well, who would have guessed it? Give me your card. I'll just store the access data, and voila. The transmitter to your left will take you straight to Dalian's department.
Thank you very much.
Anytime.
Nice. What about Martel?
I need to see Aimo Martel urgently. Where can I find him?
I see that Professor Martel is currently in the Academy. Are you a colleague, friend, or relative of the Professor? And could you please be more specific about your request?
It's about a new development. He wanted to talk to me about it.
I'm sorry, but Professor Martel does not know anyone by the name of Laszlo Daikanu, and neither does anyone else in his department.
But
The Robotics Institute is one of our most valuable facilities and enjoys the highest level of security. I'm sure you understand that we cannot just let you in there.
Is there any other way to meet Mortal?
The professor is a highly ranked person and military counselor to the Regent. However, if you give me your chip card, I can make an appointment for tomorrow with one of his employees. It also includes an automatic reminder function.
No, thanks. That won't be necessary.
Alright, not unexpected. Oh, we got I guess that announcement gave us Malcolm Damien's information. Alright. I went to the info desk to make an appointment with Carrie Levian. She's Mondra's best friend, and I'm sure she'll be able to help me. As assistant to the Dean of the Academy, she has access to the data center and to a few ultra-high-frequency scanners. Excuse me, I might be able to get the lens examined there. So, if we take this to the positronic computer thingy... Oh, it doesn't... Oh, it didn't update with our accreditation. Well, let's see. Malcolm S. Dalian. Malcolm Scott Dalian was born in the East Mongan quarter of Terrania City on Terra on the 23rd of May, 1301 NGE. He studied hyperphysics at the University of Terranium. He qualified in 1323. The subject of his dissertation was neglected semi-space technology. And 1 year later, he graduated summa cum laude, achieving his doctorate with his thesis on the subject, Technology from the Viewpoint of Increased Hyperphysical Resistance, and receiving the academic title of Doctor Scientiae Hyperphysicorum. While exploring the Timble Cloud, Malcolm S. Dalian had a bad accident caused by the explosion of a reactor on the 14th of January, 1331 NGE. He was saved at the last moment, but almost his entire body was burned. Since then, his brain and the remains of his body have been kept in a regeneration tank that Dalian also refers to as a coffin. Genetically regrowing Malcolm's body is impossible as his DNA is too badly damaged. On 1st of December 1331 NGE, Dalian took over management of the newly established Waringer Academy. From 1344 NGE on, Dalian acted as Residence Minister for Science and Engineering. He developed the Cantor Sextant in cooperation with the new USO. Years after his accident, Dalian still suffers the symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder, experiencing what are known as reverberating memories. At their worst, Dalian's agonizing memories can cause him to lose consciousness or commit uncontrolled acts. So, sounds like he's got a pretty rough life. Oh, we still have the,
It's not working for some reason.
We still have Bully's model there. So, can we go into this now? Yes, we can. Interesting view.
Wow. Even I don't have such a breathtaking view from my window.
Alright, let's go and see who this is.
Hello, Perry.
Hello, Kari. How do you know...
There's no way I would have asked a colonial Terran named Laszlo Daikonu to come and see me. And anyway, your undercover DNA is from this lab.
Oh, that's right. Malcolm developed a converter specially for me.
And now you're using it to escape the residents? What in the world's happened?
Someone's had Mondra abducted.
Oh no! I'd heard that someone had been abducted, but Mondra? Why?
I have no idea, Kari. My search so far has led me here. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to need your help.
Of course, Perry. Whatever I can do to help Mondra.
Alright, well, let's start with giving me...
Perry, why are you giving that to me?
What? You can't just upgrade my ass? Oh, hey, she's got one of those carnivore plants, too. Yep, it's,
Well, they sure look familiar. Mondra's is probably a cutting of these. Live food for carnivorous plants. But I'm not going to feed Kari's plant right now.
Alright, what else do we have in here? We have Mondra's exhibit. What's this little thing?
What kind of a crystal is that?
Mondra gave it to me the last time I visited her in her office. I love the singing crystals in front of her door. Oh dear, I just can't believe she's been abducted.
I'm doing everything and anything I can to find her.
Well, take this little crystal with you. Then you'll have something of Mondra's. It might help you somewhere along the way.
Yes. Thank you.
Mondra's my best friend. She trusts you more than anyone else. She said you're the history and the memory of Terra. You're the only one who can protect her.
Alright, I guess we'll take the crystal. That's just the exhibit again.
Something's telling me I've got to take a look at that. It looks very comfortable. But since I haven't been able to see Mortal or find out what's going on with Mondra, I can't sit still.
Alright, so what we can give her is the artifact.
Do you think Malcolm could tell me something about this lens?
Mondra's also been here because of the lens. She said it was some kind of unique hypercrystal made of supran. Malcolm was very interested, but he was so busy with Cantor 2 when Mondra was here that he didn't have time to talk about it.
Cantor 2?
Yes, Dalian's team is working on an advanced development of an experimental frequency scanner. To be specific, a Cantorian hyperfrequency scanner. Until now, it was just a prototype named GF199, but we all call it Cantor 2. Dalian should be delighted to test it on the supran lens. I'll go in to tell him about your arrival right now.
What happened to Cantor 1? Alright, now let's feed the plant.
Well, at least the food's right next to them. And we're not talking about dangerous little mosquitoes. How nice.
There we go. Go to sleep, Mr. Plant. And let's take whatever this is.
Ah, that stench would wake the dead. Why am I even taking it with me? That's disgusting.
What do we got? Plant dung. A secretion reminiscent of animal excrement from Carrie's carnivorous plants. Huh. Oh.
The entrance to Dalian's mainframe computer. His office or lab, so to speak. I probably shouldn't just walk in on him, though, because of his psychological instability. I should let Kari inform him of my arrival.
Okay. But she went in already.
Perhaps I can get secure access to my computer from here.
Ooh.
Voila! A message from Bully, finally.
Hey, Perry. Why aren't you in residence? I told you to wait for me there. Now I hear you took off. The situation is too unstable. They're under my command. When I take it out, you'll get it. Till then, you stay where you are, understood? I'm in a hurry now, but I'll see you later. Bully over.
Is everybody allowed to give me orders, and nobody tells me what's going on? What a day. If Bully's looking for me seriously, he'll find me here.
Alright. I went to the info desk. Okay, that's... hasn't changed.
The entrance to Dalian's... The entrance to I
don't think there's anything else to do here. Now, do I...
It looks very comfortable.
Nope.
But since I haven't been able to see Mortal or find out what's going on with Mondra, I can't sit still. I should at least be courteous enough to wait for Kari to return from Malcolm.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, but Dalian is currently working out a new hyperphysical algorithm. He's a bit caught up in it at the moment, and I don't recommend interrupting him while he's concentrating. He'd like to talk to you, but would it be possible for you to come back later?
How much later?
Well, it shouldn't take that long, but I'm afraid he wasn't able to give me a specific time.
Okay, thanks very much, Kari.
Alright, so I guess we'll just go and explore while we wait for Dalian to finish his thing.
Since I'm already here, I'll see if Kari can give me a bit more information.
Okay, I guess we gotta... oh, you know what? We gotta ask her about Martel.
I've gathered several clues which indicate that Mortal is working on a secret project.
None of us here have much to do with Mortal. You were the one who gave him the position as director of the research department for safety and defense. If they're working on something secretive there, then you should be the one who... Oh, you mean a secret so big that even you know nothing about it?
I need access to his lab.
No problem for Perry, but impossible for Laszlo. Only staff members who have received authorization from Martel himself are allowed to access the lab. You can't just walk in there. But give me your chip card. I'll give you this ID, which identifies you as a member of Dalian's scientific staff. That should help you a bit. Good luck.
There we go. That's probably what we needed to pick up. Anything else? Oh, we could ask her about Dalian.
I already guessed you wanted to see Dalian. It's just bad timing right now. He's in a very bad mood, and he's working on some algorithm. Maybe you have a specific concern that might lift his spirits?
Alright.
Yuck. Much as I love these plants, that's certainly not the reason why.
Kari just gave that to me as a present. Perhaps it really will be useful.
Alright, well, I guess now we'll go explore the rest of the academy.
Since I'm already here, I'll see if Kari can give me a bit more information.
Apparently I didn't question her about everything yet.
Perry, why are you giving that?
Oh, the notebook.
Oh, you've got her notebook.
Yes. I don't think Mondra will mind if I use her data to trace her kidnappers. After all, it did lead me to you.
I'm sure Mondra won't mind as long as you keep it to yourself. Swoonish omegadecimal minuscules. As far as I know, Ulan Soso in the microtechnology department works with them quite a lot.
The designer of the residence?
Yes, perhaps he can help you. Oh no.
What's the matter?
It looks as though Ulan Soso may have suffered a nervous breakdown. That last attack on his creation gave him quite a shock, and now he's wandering aimlessly through the academy. But they are looking for him.
Okay, so we might see him.
I'll be glad to help you, Perry, but...
Oh, the robot
that
head.
looks more like something from Martel's robotics unit.
Perhaps I can use it to get into his lab.
How? Without its weapons systems, this head is nothing but a piece of junk.
No, Kari. Who works for Martel? Perhaps I can ask someone else about it.
Oh, well, of course, there are a number of staff members and lab assistants who work for Martel, but only a handful of true experts. I think what you're looking for is an expert for mobile android weapons systems, or something like that. But you can use the visitor positronic to look through the list of staff members yourself.
Okay. Robotics Institute, search for an employee.
I think the bionics use these thermo glasses, but I can't imagine what you might need them for.
If I show Bully's toy glider to Kari, I'll simply make a fool of myself. I found them in Bully's positronic.
Those are detailed blueprints of Martel's Robotics Institute. What do you need them for?
No idea, but the question is, what did Bully need them for?
Okay. That doesn't help us.
I'm not your personal information center, you know, Perry. Just look that kind of thing up in the positronics, okay?
Alright, now we should be able to... There we go. Hey, did you find your group, dude, or are you a different dude?
We're actually a scientific delegation of 7 Unithans, my brothers and I. But now I don't know where they are. I was just cleaning my trunk, and then they were gone. I've already asked at the information desk, but they don't know where my brothers went either. I'm getting really worried. If they've gone and left me here on my own...
Oh, we can't just tell them, hey, one of your buddies is at the transit hub? Alright, it's impossible to access the Robotics Institute without proper authorization. Harry has made an appointment for me with Malcolm Dalian so he can personally examine the Suprin lens with a new type of ultra-high frequency scanner. However, until he has time for me, I'm going to find out a bit about the employees of the Robotics Institute. Alright, so what can we add to this? That just tells us about the Robotics Institute. Alright, we read that already. The singing crystal. Sound crystal. The most important piezoelectric crystal is quartz, or to be more precise, the trigonal crystal structure called alpha quartz, which is stable up to 573 degrees Celsius. Its most important use is in oscillating crystals. These days, they are used only as sound objects in therapy sessions or in specially cultured forms, so-called singing crystals. Lithium neobate has higher piezoelectric constants than quartz and is used for piezoelectric filters and SAW, surface acoustic wave components. Gallium orthophosphate is similar to quartz but has higher piezoelectric constants and greater temperature stability, being stable at temperatures above 900 degrees Celsius. Other piezoelectric crystals include berlinite, minerals in the tourmaline group, Rochelle salt, and the ferroelectrics like barium titanate, BTO, and lead zirconate titanate, PZT. BTO and PZT, however, are not normally used as single crystals. Instead, they are used in their polycrystalline form, ceramics. In contrast to piezoelectric ceramics, piezoelectric crystals like quartz, gallium orthophosphate, and lithium neobate have more limited piezoelectric coefficients and greater temperature stability, are less lossy, have significantly smaller hysteresis, and demonstrate almost no creep if the applied voltage is changed. Okay. Plant, what can you tell us about this? Plant resin, known as Lacrimae tetraphyllii. This is the brown or brown-black resin of the carnivorous monotype Tetraphyllum muscipula. In dry or very hot climates in particular, the plants secrete a large quantity of this red material onto the movable joints of the trap leaves. The material then oxidizes. The hardened resin then falls to the ground at the plant's base due to the plant's movements or to passive movement, for example from the wind. Houseplants in particular can produce large quantities of the resin, which is reminiscent of mammal excrement in appearance. This fact, as well as the resin's intensive smell, has earned it the nickname meat-eater manure. Lacrimae tetraphyllii also contains substantial amounts of transplasibic maltitradrol, which is extremely successfully in medicine as a painkiller for headaches. It is also found in varying doses in a number of different sobering medications. Okay. I think I'm seeing a thing here.
And Ara working on our developments? Ever since Thora passed away, I've had a deep feeling of mistrust towards these people. It looks as though he hasn't been working in Immortals Institute very long. Never trust an Ara.
Wow, racist. Okay. The moment a certain Brendan Huber and an R named Nar Cole are working for Martel. If I could find one of them, I might be able to convince him to examine the robot head. Once I'm in the labs, all I need to do is find out how to get to Martel from there. And I have a feeling I know where we can find the human, at least. See anything else open up? Nope. So to the cafeteria.
The educational and research staff of the Waringer Academy, numbering over 50,000 people from all corners of the Milky Way, reside in comfortable quarters in the northeast of the campus. These premises provide the ideal conditions for staff members to relax after a hard day's work.
Alright, we gotta mix this plant dung with something.
Well, that sounds like real Terran cuisine.
Nope.
That's actually one of Mortal's assistants, but he doesn't look very approachable.
Man, I'm not feeling very well. Can't you bug someone else?
Ugh, what's that guy been eating?
Oh, I gave him...
Oh, man.
Wait. Alright. Maybe now it'll let us buy something.
Well, that sounds like real...
maybe we gotta ask the robot.
The Blues answer to what we...
Nope.
Welcome. May I offer you something to eat now? How about a speciality from the refined cuisine of the Blues?
My buddy over here isn't feeling well. Do you have something that'll get him back on his feet?
I'm sorry, but we don't offer anti-nausea pills. This is a cafeteria. Alternatively, I can offer you Aloque, Alpha Centauri, Aqua Terra, Argaz's Milk, Azul Aflane, Ava Aya, Axa, Bird Champ, Beulah Tea, Blossom Tea, Blubberlich, Brumith Juice, Cafe Latte, Cafe Mocha, coffee with condensed milk, with soy milk, with sugar, with sweetener or Kamara, Karam Blossom Nectar, Cheku Tea, Denarb, Dran, Dralik, Dreft, M-Skill Espresso, Exo Coffee.
Yeah, enough. An espresso, please. I just hope it's strong enough.
There we go. So we don't even
strong
use
as
the menu.
Terran health laws allow it to be. Cheers.
Alright. Espresso. This is the method of making coffee in which water is forced through extremely finely ground coffee grounds at high pressure. This process results in a strong coffee with a thick hazelnut-colored layer of foam, the crema, which adds to the flavor. Espresso has its origins in Italy, Europe, planet Earth, where this method of making coffee first appeared around 1900 old calendar. And I like the little Perry Rhodan, the retro Perry Rhodan thing on the,
Okay, if this doesn't get him back on his feet, then I don't know what will.
Alright.
Here, now, drink a nice cup of coffee.
Doo-doo-doo.
Ugh, what the heck is that? That's not coffee. You want to poison me?
No, I wanted to wake you up, and it looks like it worked.
Okay, then. Thanks for waking me up. And now, what do you want?
I want the head of this combat robot.
Interesting. I've never seen this build before. It looks extraterrestrial. Like a combat android. But tell me, where did you find this thing?
Perry Rhodan sent me to have someone examine it.
So, Perry Rhodan himself, huh? You think I'm a total idiot, don't you? Show me your ID card. Oh ho! One of the Dean's staff members in person. Don't think I'm gonna be overcome with awe. So how's the flying coffin doing?
No idea, haven't seen him today.
Whatever. Then let's take a look at that baby.
What in the world have you taken? One could believe that you're experimenting with new warfare agents.
No. I'll just take an anti-nausea pill and everything will be fine.
Your chip card, please. Well, look here. A visitor from the upper level. And to what do we owe this honor?
He has android material of an unidentifiable origin.
Which I also need to scan. He's clean too. Just traces of disintegration and whatever else he picked up during his accident. No explosives, no bugging devices, no drugs. You may pass.
I'm gonna have to remember
There
that.
we are. You are currently in the most highly protected lab in the Academy. Everything here is highly confidential, but feel free to look around a bit. Robotics 2. My colleague works there. Perhaps you'll meet him somewhere along the way. So, this is the room where the prototypes are examined and the endurance tests are conducted. Durability, stability, positronic computing power, and so on. It's almost completely automated, standard routines.
And what happens here?
Whoa, you can't go in there. I mean, you can't just walk right in like that. That's the fuels and explosives department. The internal one, for our own developments. Applied research, so to speak. The guys who work there are freaks, but that lab is really well secured.
Okay, I understand. And how do I get to Mortal from here?
That's the transmitter which will take you directly to Martel's office. The Paternoster, we call it. Without his blessing, nobody can go up there or come down. That thing has an acoustic lock that reacts only to Martel's voice.
Okay, so if I understand correctly, the only way to see Martel is with a personal invitation from him. And where do these gateways lead to?
That's one of the 2 gateways to the main hangars. They're like big storage depots where we assemble large pieces of equipment and get them prepared for the field tests. It's all completely secure and absolutely sterile, and personally supervised by Martel himself. Welcome to my humble quarters. Make yourself at home while I take a look at your little friend here. But please don't take anything with you. And don't touch anything either.
Okay.
Alright, so take everything with us.
Right. Let's see what you want to tell me, little buddy.
Alright.
Hands off! Those are the controls for the experimental lab.
The robot head is fixed in this laser field. I can't just reach in there with my hand, and I'd have no idea how to get it out of there. But I'm sure that nice Mr. Huber will give it back to me later.
What the hell is up with this research place anyways? It's like they got like high school cliques. You know, like, oh, a visit from the upper labs, oh. I mean, come on, guys. Everyone here seems to be an asshole, except for Carrie.
That's our new baby. The greatest super drill of all time. A totally new technology with active matrix scanning. No material out there is too hard for this drill. We completed the assembly process in the main hangar just last week. We're all looking forward to the test results. Just waiting for the final okay from the government.
The government?
Well, of course. That's a hyper-energetic super laser. It can cut super shuttles to pieces. A project like that requires the highest authorization from way up top. From the Regent himself, if you understand what I mean.
And why exactly don't I know anything about it?
Because you're not supposed to know anything about it, Laszlo. And when you leave this lab, you'll have forgotten everything you heard. Is that clear?
Of course.
Okay, let's check this. Okay, God, that was terrible. Okay, so our objectives are still scan the crystal and talk to Dalian.
No idea how this is supposed to work.
What's this?
A small energy charger. Now, don't tell me you colonial Terrans have never seen anything like that before. But seriously, if you need to recharge something, feel free.
Wow, fucking elitist.
Can I recharge this little device here?
Of course. And what is that, remote control? Do you build models?
Well, not exactly. Who would have guessed? Bully Leclerc can finally be operated by remote control.
Listen, I'm not making any progress here. It just doesn't make sense. I'll have to ask my colleague over there. He's an Ara, and has spent a lot of time working on Archon. Perhaps he can shed some light on all this.
Mortals employed an Ara here?
I know what you're thinking. Never trust an Ara. But Narkal is much more of a scientist than a businessman. And if you give an ordinary Ara a piece of an unknown life form, he'll do almost anything for you. That's exactly how it is with Narkal and robot components. I'll just go over to him for a moment. Wait here, and please don't touch anything.
Alright.
Great.
Now time to touch everything. I hate that it keeps blinking when there's nothing new.
This box seems to be a handy size.
Okay.
A giant super drill. It's more like a weapon than a tool with those lasers. Perhaps that's what Mortal wanted to talk to me about. It seems very strange that I know nothing whatsoever about this project.
Alright. Oh, I see that.
What was the name of this part here? Voice duplicator? Only nerds come up with names like that.
Or a tip of a device for speaking in different voices. First load voice samples from another person into the device and speaks through the device.
Not really compatible.
That was worth a shot.
This positronic controls the assembly arms in the experimental lab. If I could reprogram them, I might be able to distract both assistants and have a look around here without being disturbed.
So what does it take to reprogram them?
What did the assistant say? The experimental lab? It looks more like an assembly hangar for robots.
Okay, let's see. Is that just gonna be the
recharging station?
Yep.
A number of devices that mean absolutely nothing to me.
Alright, so that that robot arm or whatever over there seems to be about the only thing left.
A number of devices that mean absolutely nothing to me.
Alright, how are we gonna reprogram this then?
This positronic controls the assembly arms and the... This positronic controls the assembly arms in the experimental lab. What did the assistant say? The assistant used this to scan the robot head. I presume you can also use it to scan other things.
Okay.
Perhaps I can read some information from the lens using the scanner. Ouch! Man, that was hot. Since the anti-grav field is broken, I'll need something to put the lens on. Doesn't work.
Oh.
If I put this box in here, that'll give me the right height, and even a flat surface to scan things on.
Oh, that box is a lot bigger
Perhaps
than I thought.
Scanning the Supran will give me some useful information. It looks as if the laser has already been able to decipher something.
Alright, now unfortunately, solving this next puzzle causes a crashed desktop repeatedly. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to leave off here. Until I can figure out how to get around this. I don't know, maybe I have to plug this into a virtual machine or something, but I'm going to have to try to get around it. But until I do, thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for next time, and stay safe out there, and we'll see you then.